Okay, here we go. Boom. What's happening, folks? Back once again after another prolonged absence. Not gonna tell you why. Just roll with it. I figured today is a momentous day, and I should record a wee quick video just to not not so much dissect it or anything. Because let's face it, it's going to be less than 15 minutes. It would take longer than 15 minutes to dissect this shit. Just to throw out a couple of wee things that I find interesting about it and stuff. So, the first thing that I wanted to say was I wanted on record. Thank you, Mr. Abramovich. Thank you for everything that you've done for not just the club, but the people at the club. And I can safely say there hasn't been an owner in football before you, and there won't be another like you after. And he just done it about down the back of the shot. There isn't a football fan on the planet who would turn down having what you done for Chelsea done to their club. You know what I mean? So thank you. It is very much appreciated. Uh, now let's get on to the sale of the club. Right? Two main things that I want to talk about it. In the should it be okay for a government to force the owner of a company to give that company away, to take control of it off him and give it to someone else, and that he doesn't get a penny for it? That is so fucking wrong. I can't even fucking begin of how wrong that is. Right? But let's say that you disagree with me on that and you think that the government should have that power to take a company away from someone. Right? Oh, no, I still out and forgot where we're going. That's your fault for fucking messing with me. Yeah. So, if they can do that, if they have the power to just come in and go, yeah, we're taking your company, or you have to give your company away right now, or we're going to fucking close your company and dissolve it. So for them to have that power, first off, is fucking ridiculous, right? But if you think that they should have that power, that's where I was going. Yes, yes, sir. If you think that they should have that power, there should be some safeguards that protect business owners first and foremost. You know what I mean? And the people and workers in that industry, in that business. So when the government come out and tell me that, well, tell us, tell the people that Abramovich is linked to Putin, not one government official or news agency has shown one shred of evidence that they're implicated together. Nevertheless, Abramovich implicated in the invasion, which clearly fucking isn't. But you know what I mean? So if they have enough evidence that they can get away with doing what they're doing, surely it shouldn't be an issue to share some of it with the people. You know what I mean? Show us the intercepted communications that show them that they're all buddy buddy. Show us the video footage of them together at some conference. They haven't been able to because it doesn't fucking exist. So, and also, let's face it, we're dealing with the fucking government, and they're saying, oh yeah, he's implicated, just trust us. It's the same people who said that there was WMDs in Iraq, that COVID was going to fucking kill 90% of the planet. You know what I mean? That they weren't having alcoholic fueled karaoke fucking benches while the rest of the country weren't allowed to go and see their sick or dying relatives, weren't even allowed to attend funerals. These are the fucking people who are saying, yeah, just trust me, he's guilty. I wouldn't fucking believe these bunch of lying bastards if they told me water was wet. I would fucking demand that they fucking prove it to me. And it should be the same in this case, but no, just fucking roll it, go ahead. So the fact that they can do it, the fact that they haven't provided any kind of shred of evidence at all that the two of them are linked together, and thirdly, the the guy who's leading the bid, Bowley, who has said the right things and has a background of owning sports clubs, so he seems okay. The the guy who was running the bid, who put the bid together, you know, all the what information, what they were doing, what price they were paying, what blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, is the former Chancellor of the Exchequer for the fucking Tories. Are you fucking having me on? So they can take your company, they can't provide any fucking evidence, and then they can assure that out of the, I think there might have been like 6 serious bidders, and then like another 10 bidders on top of that who were just trying to raise their profile and things, you know. So they can take the company, not provide any evidence to back up the reason that they are taking the company, and then when there's 16 different bidders, they can see to it that the winning bidder is one of their own who was in their fucking party less than 5 years ago. What the fuck? If people can't see that whole thing smells wrong, then I give up fucking hope for humanity. So that's just what I think about it. You know what I mean? As for the football side of it, I can see them operating on a Liverpool model, I would say, if there is a thing, you know. That's, some people would just call it the good running of a football club, you know, signing players that are young just before they hit their peak and then flogging them for mega money. It was just the good running of a football club. But anyway, the Liverpool way. They might buy one or two statement players if money permits it and stuff, but they'll be competing more on Liverpool's level than they will Man City or PSG's. So, but on the good fucking thing about it is we have a lot of fucking dead wood in our squad. Where I mean, like, there's still elements of that team that are Antonio Conte's. Never mind Sarri's, Lampard's, or Tuchel's. So there's a lot of people there that need to be sold. There's maybe say 4 or 5 out on loan who could be sold for half decent money, and then there's members of the squad as well who will definitely be going. You know what I mean? You're not going to fucking challenge for the Premier League and the Champions League with Loftus Cheek and Barkley in your squad, and that's, I mean, I love Ruben Loftus Cheek. Not too fussed on Barkley because he's a Scouser, but that's neither here nor there. But so yeah, I think Kepa's gonna go. I've seen him linked with Newcastle and Lazio for between 35 and 50. Say he goes for 35, right? Then you have Christensen and Rudiger coming off the wage bill. Potentially Azpilicueta and Alonso leaving for take 10 million for the pair. I have a funny feeling that the two of them are going to go to Barcelona in a swap deal for Serginho Dest, because Barca can't afford to pay any money for the two of them, even though they're negotiating contracts with them. They can't afford to pay them. But signing Dest would give Chelsea cover at right back and left back in Tuchel's system, and he's also a young American international. We both then have Dest and Pulisic to be like the poster boys for our new American owners. Uh, who else is there to go? I can see Kante or Jorginho. Probably Jorginho will go. Kante will stay for another year and then leave. Lukaku, he should go. Whether he does or not is a different matter. ZH, I think, might definitely go. Hudson-Odoi has a lot of work to do. But so with all these people going out, I think we can raise a conservative estimate of about 200 million in transfer sales this summer. We also have Conor Gallagher, Billy Gilmore, and Armando Broja coming back from Premiership loans, ready to be integrated into the squad, which is three positions that we'll not have to spend money on. Uh, so yeah, I think the new owners have said that they're going to spend 250 million. I reckon 200 of that will be made up from player sales, and then 50 will be they'll put their own money up for the rest. Uh, so yeah, the future's bright. The future's blue. It's always blue. Keep the blue flag flying high. Thank you, Mr. Abramovich, once again. Cannot be said enough. And I know people would go fucking ballistic at the idea, but if I was Chelsea, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would build a statue, not just of Abramovich. I would have Matthew Harding and Abramovich, and then just like a random Chelsea fan or something, like a wee kid in the statue or something, just to keep the family feel of the club that we'll have, but also to celebrate two of the owners. Like without Matthew Harding fighting Ken Bates, our club wouldn't exist, and without Abramovich taking it off the hands of Ken Bates, we wouldn't exist. So both of them should be honoured. They won't be, but they should be. I mean, Harding has a stand named after him, so would they do that for Abramovich? Give Abramovich a stand? Can't see it. Maybe at best they'll let a flag into the stadium, but that's about it. So before we sign off, we're at 12 minutes 03, so we have to squeeze this in. I have one more thing to say, and I shall leave it to the Chelsea fans to say it for me. Roman Abramovich. In fact, we'll make up. We'll have two things that we'll let fans have a wee word at. Here, what about this one? Boris Johnson is a cunt. Boris Johnson is a cunt. Boris Johnson is a cunt. Peace out, folks. Much love. Hopefully we can do more videos on a more regular basis and then about other things other than Chelsea, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. I have been sore as a motherfucker lately, and it's not even gonna fucking go into it. I'm a fucking agony. Let's leave it at that. Bye.